Hello, hello. So listen, the Lord is so funny. He has such a great sense of humor. So this morning, my hair is so staticky. It's stupid. It is so staticky. And it was getting on my nerves, so I recorded this stupid little video of how it was getting on my nerves. And it was just to be funny. So fast forward an hour after that video, I'm walking around. I'm talking to the Lord. Come on, Melly. Talking to the Lord. And I said, Lord, I really just need your help. Like, I was praying for a specific thing, and I said, can't you just like push me into it? I said, Lord, I'm always asking you to like, grab a hold of me and push me. I said, because my heart is desiring to do this thing, but my flesh is fighting me. Like, it's fighting me bad. And so I was like, can't you just push me into it? I said, I don't even know what stops me from doing this thing. I don't even have a good, reason. There's no explanation. I said, it's just static. I said, oh, it's just static. Now, you know how sometimes you need to be focused on a thing, but you just can't stay focused, right? Like, you need to be focused on a thing, but everything gets in the way. Anything and everything will distract you from this thing that you're supposed to be doing. But the Lord said it's just static. It's just static. See, what happens with me, and I'm going to use today as an example, I was wanting to spend some quality time in the presence of the Lord. I was trying to be intentional about my prayer life. And I said, Lord, I just need you to just push me. But what happens is I'll be talking to the Lord, like in good conversation. I'll be listening to the Lord, and all of a sudden, squirrel. You know what I mean? Squirrel. Something distracts me. And my mind drifts off to that thing. And before I know it, 5 minutes have passed, and I was supposed to be talking to the Lord. I was in the middle of a conversation. Now, the devil will creep in and he'll say, you're real good at starting stuff, but you do not ever finish a thing. Or the devil will say, God does not have the patience for that. If you're going to talk to him, you need to be, you need to do better. Like, you are talking to God, the creator of heaven and earth, and you can't even stay focused for 4 minutes, Stephanie. So what happens is the enemy comes in and starts telling you lies. He starts saying things that sound true because maybe you feel that way. Maybe you feel like you should be able to do better, be better, right? You think that you should be able to talk to the Lord for 10 minutes without being distracted by anything because he's God. And you're supposed to revere him. You're supposed to fear the Lord. It's to give him honor and glory, right? But you can't even do that for 5 minutes, Stephanie. 5 minutes. That's the devil. The Lord said, that's just static. It's just static. So stop letting static irritate you and cause you to believe the lies of the enemy. If you are trying to do something, no matter what it is, whether it's praying, whether it's finish a devotion, you have determined in your heart that you're going to do a 30-day devotion, and you keep getting distracted. And you can't do 30 days in a row because I have a real hard time finishing stuff. I feel you. I feel you. Or maybe the Lord's asked you to fast and you're having trouble. No matter what it is, something distracts you and you just don't finish the thing. And you are feeling discouraged. It's just static. It's just static. The Lord told me this morning, don't get distracted by the static. If you do, pick up where you left off. I said, Lord, I don't even remember where I left off. And he reminded me, you said thump you. That's what you said to me, Stephanie. You said, thump me, shove me, push me, Lord. And that's what he was doing. He's so good. He is faithful forever. Now, the Lord doesn't actually thump me or push me or shove me. Not physically. I'm not falling down. But I felt it. Don't get distracted by the static. Go forth, people. Pick up where you left off. It's okay. Life is staticky sometimes. And flat gets on your nerves. It gets in the way. But he's right there. His patience is nothing like my patience. He is the God of long suffering. He does not get distracted by static. He just waits patiently for you to come back to the conversation. Go forth.